Hi. When you are starting out as a sound engineer, I think it goes without saying that the most important thing you have to do is ear training. And one crucial part of ear training is being able to separate phasing issues from EQ issues, because phasing issues cannot be EQ'd out. I can't tell you how many times I was listening to something and it sounded really strange in the low mids. Some wow, really, really weird. And I spent ages trying to EQ that out until I realized it's a phasing issue. I can't EQ this. For example, the biggest thing I ever had was when digital came into the picture. Before there were desks, there were other devices that became digital-like graphic EQs. And the cheap graphic EQs, the digital graphic EQs of that era, had a very poor processor. Meaning, if you took like, say, 400 hertz and dropped it by 6 dB, it created huge phasing issues. So I was trying to EQ this PA, and it sounded weirder and weirder and weirder with each move that I made. And I only realized that when I reset the EQ to 0. It didn't sound ideal because now there was no EQ on the PA, but it sounded a lot better than with that EQ. So I think I just lived with the uneQ'd system that night. But that's the first time I really learned how that sounds. So you can learn that by, for example, you take two channels of the desk, put pink noise through them, and then dial in a little bit of input delay on one of the channels and listen how that changes and learn how this phasing sounds versus just an EQing problem. That's it for today. Bye-bye.